gonna do right here is settle the score. Look around you. We got a whole room full of monsters. We gonna shut it down like this. Let's go. Yeah. The tricks of the trade, the rules of the game. I've been to the top and I've been to the bottom. I tell you they look about the same. I can speak about comfort, I can speak about pain. You wanna come do this, study my movements, go up and sit in the grain. See, I never heard of vacations, bro, that word to me is insane. I'd rather put hands in the dirt as I put in the work and watch suckers complain. Cause on it regardless, who go the hardest, whole family is just chock full of ballers. Who wanna tell them I never been there? I step in the circle, just know I'm prepared. I win or I learn, I never will lose. The fork in the road, which one will you choose? Look, the people need answers. You ready to dance? This one for the champs. The blood, sweat, and tears of my stripes. I only tell stories of fights. You learn that the struggle is part of the hustle. Don't ever mistake them as gripes. First I hit them with lefts, then I hit them with rights. After all that I've been through, I gotta continue to cut through that bowl with a knife. You holding me up, so I'm rising. You want me to fail or surprised? I'm addicted to winning, so since the beginning, I only focus on horizons. All they record is who go the hardest. Whole family is a chock full of ballers. Who wanna tell them I never been there? I step in the circle, just know I'm prepared. I win or I learn, I never will lose. The fork in the road, which one will you choose? Look, the people need answers. You ready to dance? This one for the champs.
Welcome to the WBC Arena, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
Time for our tail of the tape. Up first, Saul Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of 179. And facing him here, it's Ryan Spice Boy Rhodes. He tipped the scales at 160 pounds. He's 5'7" tall with a reach of 71 inches.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is that fight. We'll be talking about this fight for years to come.
This is Canelo Alvarez, a four-division, multi-time world champion, quite simply one of the greatest of all time. Ryan Spice Boy Rhodes, who at the age of 20 became the youngest post-war holder of the British title and has also challenged for the WBO middleweight title.
Oh, pure bad blood.
And with that, let's go into the ring and the Hall of Fame announcer himself, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, here is Mexico's first ever undisputed world champion and renowned star of boxing. Here is a four-division world champion and an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo Alvarez. Fighting out of the blue corner from Sheffield, England, here is a British, an international, and a European light middleweight champion, Ryan Spice Boy Rhodes.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
Todd, as a young man, this is the Mecca. This is the place you want to be. This is it.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be two that we're talking about. What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. That right hand hurts. Beautiful counter shot. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. is a rematch from a fight back in 2011 when Rhodes met Canelo in Guadalajara for the light middleweight title.
I remember their first fight. I remember the rush, the noise that was here in the UK about that fight. Ryan Rhodes, he knew he was in there, but Ryan Rhodes, one thing I do know, he has cojones, he has bottles. But for Canelo Alvarez, he knew exactly what he had to do. He creeped up, put the pressure on Ryan Rhodes, tried to wear him down, 12 round, boom, body shot, hurt him bad. He was strong enough to finish the fight. Now, we're back on it again. Now, smarter, wiser. Ryan knows exactly what he's got to do. But will Canelo let him?
Missing with that jab. Ryan Rhodes did not take that punch well, and he may go down. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Off the charts action from both of these fighters. What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
You see the nerves on the fighter stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
There's a counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Alvarez in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Good work. And what was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching on. It's on the end of what you do. Good work. Just stay focused. Now, it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident. You got to take that confidence away. Look, don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready. Put your mind back on the job. It's a terrible round, though. Come on. Go out there. Finish it. Just the same again. You're way better. He's not in your league. Come on. Good work there. The jabs are working nice. Those 1-2 that get your boxing back together. Just take the round.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Just get him on the end. To make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job.
And there's the bell for round two. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Just missed with that hook. Look at the hand speed and footwork between these two elite-level middleweights. And he wasn't ready for that counterpunch. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
The straight right just misses. Can't land the jab there. time they throw a shot, they get countered. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
We wanted action, and they are delivering. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counterpuncher smart.
No rest for the weary. Insane action. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Missing with the hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Alvarez in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Back on the job. That's a terrible round. Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good work that day.
It's better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league.
Come on. In the middle. You can miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back.
I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching up.
You stay focused now. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't go.
Get back out there and win the round.
You've been loading up, but you're still letting your power shot. Good work. Don't forget the jab.
Right? And he's going to be confident. You've got to take that confidence away.
Work. You're doing good, kid. You're doing good.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Just keep him on the end of your jab. You're getting your time in already. That right hand.
There's the bell to start round 3. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Both of these fighters have the conditioning to go the distance, no problem. They also have the power to end this with one punch. They blocked the left there. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. Both men step back for just a moment. That counter shot lands. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagan and pickpocket him.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Beautiful counter shot. Nice slip to avoid the jab. The straight right just misses. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
The middleweights are the best you can have.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Oh, my word, Canelo just got clipped. The pound-for-pound king, Canelo, is down. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, four, five. Come to me.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Alvarez in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Great work. I love it. I love it. That jab slick.
Out that round, don't worry about it. Let's go out there, let's reset.
Give him no free shots, yeah? Good work out that kid. That jab's looking.
Go out there and win this next round. I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back. Just bop.
Don't be looking at the one shot at a time. Set him up. But you'll take him in.
Go back and win the round, right? It's only one round.
You're doing good, kid. You're doing good. Same again. Don't change too much. Keep doing.
You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've let him back into this.
You were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still letting your power.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
Then we go again.
End of what you do. Good work. You're doing good, kid. You're doing good. Same again.
Back at it in round 4. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
You'd like to see more jabs. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? He threw a punch and just got countered. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. This is a high-octane battle. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
They blocked the left there. They blocked the left there. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Rhodes just got walloped. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
How about that time counter shot? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. How about Alvarez in that last round? Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Want to win this fight? Right. Don't worry about that round.
Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up.
Forget about that round. It was a bad round. We don't care.
Shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, he'll see it and he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish it. If you were thinking he was smart
out there, I need you to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back.
good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
Think your shots off. Don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right?
Focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him any free shots.
You getting soft on me?
The referee calling for seconds out. Right back into the action.
Here. Just
You're gonna let him back into it. I need you to focus on what you're doing.
Time for the 5th round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want, because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way, and they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Just misses with that uppercut. You don't want to trade shots. There's a counter shot. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. You're a power puncher. You're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you're in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr. I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. A big, heavy blow, and Saul is down. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are you okay?
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does,
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
can make or break a fighter.
smart when you go out there. Just take the round off. Win the round.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work.
Just keep him on the end. Need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job.
Beautiful. That's it. Start sticking a few body shots in there.
That job. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on. You've let him back into the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your base.
Those 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss it.
I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your
Fight, kid. Great round. Don't be looking at the one shot at a time.
Just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything.
He's not getting back up. You were thinking?
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
Think about the defense on the end of what you do. Good work.
Let's start the 6. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Those counter punches have to hurt. It's all offense all the time. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Do you believe what we're seeing? Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They blocked the left there. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace, get the pace back to normal.
Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get him close.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get a kitchen sink.
Relax.
Into this, you're better than this kid. Go back out there and win the round.
Those 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work.
Again. Have you got complacent? The fight's not over yet. You got to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag, and now you've let him back into it.
Just keep him on the end of your jab. You're getting your time in already.
Now it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident. You've got to take that confidence.
A few body shots in there. Carry it up. Great work.
And then start gathering your pace and win this round back. Take away that confidence.
He's too tired. He's not getting back up.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
This fight, do you? Come on.
Don't forget the jab. Don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end of what you do.
And there's the bell for round 7. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being used. They're the size of an average man.
Carries that jab away. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter shot. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Those counter punches have to hurt. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
A lot of effort being exerted here. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. It's code red time for Ryan Rhodes. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
There's a lot on the line here.
Nice. Those 1-2 straights down the middle. Can't miss.
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing? Let's get it.
Don't be looking there for one shot at a time.
Stand on the jab. Breathe when you're stepping around. You still...
He's shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, he'll see it and he'll ride it out. Go out there, finish it. You were thinking.
Get this boxing back together. Don't worry about
Shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab, and don't get carried.
Forget about that round. It was a bad round.
But we don't just stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him any free.
You're getting soft on me. The fight's not
Time
over.
winding down as we get set for another round.
Straight down the middle. Can't miss it.
You're gonna let him back into it. Get your mind back on the job. It's a terrible...
And we enter the 8th round. How much is left in their tank after last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Incredible work rate. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just is... Hold that thought! Ryan Rhodes just got walloped. And down goes Ryan Rhodes. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, four. Can you continue?
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Got to waste time. Get a step behind the referee. When he comes in close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the ring.
Ryan Rhodes did not take that punch well, and he may go down. Say it ain't so. The Spice Boy is down. Lincoln, you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we got a knockout victory.
Accuracy, power, punch perfect. That must hurt.